Good afternoon, and today we're going to learn about how to update your Amajaz.com site in WordPress. I'm going to show you exactly some of the things that we discussed and I showed you when we had the meeting a few nights ago. I'm going to first basically open the site in a new tab. And once I'm logged in on the back end, which we are here, this is your dashboard, this is the back end of your site. Once we're logged in, on the site, you're going to always see this black bar once you're logged in. See, it says I'm technical support, and I can log out. But I'm going to stay logged in. Alright, I discussed these different tabs over here on the left and what they were used for. And I'm going to show you through this recording of my screen how these things are done and how to update your post and all of that. So let's start with something that will get you started very quickly, and that's your menus. Now you know your menus are these different tabs up here on the top of your site. So let me show you exactly how to do that. You go to Appearance and then you go to Menus. Now when you go to Menus and it comes up, you have different pages over here, and all these pages, if you go to pages and all pages, you'll see all of this stuff in there. So if you want to create a menu, the easiest way to create a menu is to first create the page, and then you'll have it here, and then you can select it as a menu. So I'm going to create a new page, and I'm going to call it, let's say, training. So once I go to all pages, I'm going to go add new page. And it's going to pull up where I can add a new page. Let's just call this page training. And I'm not going to put any wording in there. And I'm just going to publish this page. Let's go ahead and just publish it. So once I publish it and I hit preview, the training page is going to show up, but it's not going to have anything because I did not put anything in it. See, so it doesn't have anything on the training because I didn't put anything there. So I'm going to go back down here where it says Appearance and Menus, and I'm going to put this page, training, now, and I'm just going to click Add Menu. So once I add the menu, training is there. I click Save. It's going to show up in the primary menu. So now when I go to the site, I just hit refresh, and you're going to see training show up right here next to contact. So now you see the same page I created is now part of the menu. And as you can see, I spelled training with a capital I. So obviously, you know, that's an error. So I'm going to go back to the menu, and I'm going to click here, and I'm going to remove it, and I have to hit save in order for it to save. And when I go back to the site and I click refresh, and boom, training is gone. See, it's gone. But the page training is still there. So in order for me to remove that page, I have to go back to all pages, and I have to look for the page that is called training. So I have to look for the one that I just created. That one says business training. So I have to go to page number 2. And here it is. So I don't want this page, so I click trash, and it's gone. So that's all you have to do. in order to delete a page. So the easiest way to add a menu is to first create the page with the information and call it whatever you want to call it. Then you go to your menu under appearance, and then you select it and add it to the menu. And if you want it to be a sub page under, say, under the home page, say I want galleries to be a page under the home page. Once I select it, I have to put it where I want it to go. So I'll put it on the home page, and then I could put it across like that. So now it's a sub menu under the home page. If I click save and I go to the site and refresh, once I refresh under the home page, see, gallery is now a sub menu under the home page. But we don't want to do that, so I'm going to remove it. Scroll down, remove it, save the menu, and there we go. So everything is back to normal. See, there wasn't a gallery page found, so it says no page found because I clicked on it. But let's refresh. The training is gone also. And let's go to home. So once you add the menu, it's best that you create the page first of all, and then go to your menu section, which will be over here. Click on the box, click add menu, look, scroll on to the bottom. It's just because it's going to add it down here, and put it whatever section in the section that you want it to be. You can also have it just go in the footer menu. You can unclick that and put it there, click save, and it'll show up to the bottom of your page where you have this menu down here. So your footer menu, if you want to see what's in your footer menu, you just select footer, hit select, and it'll show you all the pages that are in the footer. And I'm just waiting to see. So all of these pages are what's on the footer of your website down here. See, you have home, about Amajaz, event, and support. So you can have the same menus on the top and the bottom, which is very good for when people visit your site. If they don't want to scroll back up, it's easy for them to just click and go home. So that is finished with the menu part. With the post part, you can visit all posts. And right now we have your post going to both the blog. If you go to blog, you can see the post. And we also have your post going to your current events, which is at the bottom tab down here. So whatever you post in your weekly post, you have to tell it where to go. So we're going to look at this one where it says why improved training is great business training. So let's look at that. So we're going to edit this. We're going to show you why it's in the blog section. So just waiting for it to load. Alright, so why improve, let me update that. Training is great business training. And I'm going to click update. And the reason why this post, see it says post up here, this post ended up in your blog is because blog is selected as one of your categories under the post. And your categories are right here. I'm going to open it in a new tab so you can see. These are your post categories. You can create new categories and say exactly where you want your post to show up on the page. So if you want a post to show up, say, in resources, you're going to have to create a category that says resources. And then when you create the post, you have to select from here before you publish it. Resources will show up in here, and then you click on it, and then it'll tell you exactly it show up under resources. So we don't want to create a post and have it on the resources. We have it going to the blog, and we also have them going to events. So the reason why this one shows up in your blog is because it's selected to go into blog. So we're going to go back to the rest of the post, and I'm going to show you that under events also, events, you have two posts which were created to go into the events section. So you have the July 4th American Holiday Picnic at Woodrow Park. And these are just created just because of the fact, just for teaching purposes. You can edit these posts and rename them and copy and paste whatever information you want and just tell the post where to go, and it'll show up on your website wherever you want it to go. So this one is on the state and public events, and it's, you see it right here.